So this is Holy Name Church, located in Chicago, Illinois. It's got that great steeple up there. If I can see it. I was just wondering if you're the type of person that likes to help people, if you'd like to help the future generations of our society. Is that the type of person that you are? And so, do you like to do the right thing by the environment? So that's Holy Name Church. And the reason I started 4 blocks is because in Chicago, some churches have put solar cells or wind turbines on their churches. Others haven't. But we have this great project back here in which the Archdiocese received $120 million for what used to be a parking lot. And that investment wasn't really made by the Archdiocese of Chicago. Archdiocese of Chicago is just an entity. It's not a real living and breathing person. It's another corporation. And so, one would think that after St. Francis told us to divest from fossil fuels, that the churches would do so. One would think that when Holy Name has 6 or 7 meetings regarding Laudato Si, which is about 3 or 4 years old, that they would do so. See, now we got St. Francis of Xavier Warde School here. We got the American flag over there. Kind of a shabby flag, but still, it is a flag. We got wonderful things like living the legacy, I learn. The question is, what are we teaching our children? As we send them to Catholic school, are we telling them to protect the environment? Or at least, I'm not saying anything about global warming or climate change. What I'm talking about is just the general idea of doing the right thing. And as a Catholic Church, we're supposed to do the right thing by the environment. We're protectors of the environment. It says experience the XW difference. Well, shouldn't this be about going to school? Let's see right here. Lovely garbage can. How come there isn't a recycling bin there? Anyway, the reason I came back here was just to show you the school. Oh, we got to go to this, the picture of St. Francis. So the idea of Solarize the Church really started because of Laudato Si. The Pope says, do it now, divest now. Others have said that we treat our car better than the environment. And so with all this conversation that was going on, I certainly thought that something would be done in the Archdiocese of Chicago and at the seat, and at Holy Name, which is the seat of the Archdiocese of Chicago. Certainly that would be something that Francis could be proud of. Now here we have Francis behind bars. But the general idea was to get the churches involved in solarizing, putting a wind turbine on, doing something like that. And right in this group, in this complex right here, we have nuns, we have the convent, we have seminarians, and we have a cathedral with 10,000 members. Certainly, that shouldn't be a problem to put a few wind turbines or solar cells on that church. It shouldn't have been a problem when, for $120 million, he sold the property to gather a few apprenticeships on that new building that's being made, or guaranteed that they were going to use solar cells or wind turbines on that. those things should all have been guaranteed by the church. It seemed to talk a good game, but in essence was going to do very little to keep up with the city of Chicago, which by 2025, I believe, will have all its buildings on some form of alternative energy. And that's the reason I created this idea. Now, it hasn't been exactly a hit, but that might not be my problem. That might be your problem. Thank you for listening.